What's up, you guys? Today's video is going to be a lot different than what you're used to. Partly I'm just trying something new, and the other half is just going to be because where I was cooking, it was really loud because everybody had kind of gathered together for like a game night. But I still really wanted to try this recipe, and it came out really good. For my first time making chili, and of all things vegan chili, it came out really good. I even let everybody try it while they were there, and everyone said that they really liked it. And I promise, none of them are vegan. So you should try it for yourself, but here's the recipe. Alright, you want to get your veggies all cut up and have some olive oil in your big pot sizzling. And then we're going to season it. For my veggies, I used onion, bell pepper, and jalapeno to give it a little extra kick. And as you can see, to season these veggies at first, I'm just going to go ahead and do some garlic salt, chili powder, and some ground comino, which I'm pretty sure is the same as cumin. So if that's what your thing says, go ahead and use that. Right, and you want to be sure to mix everything together really well. We're only going to cook it for maybe like 3 to 5 minutes for those onions to get some color and for the veggies to kind of soften up a bit. And then this is what they should look like after they've cooked a little bit, and that's when you want to go ahead and add some fresh tomato, also diced up into really small pieces. Mix it all together again. And if you have garlic, you could also add that in at this time, but since I just did powder, that's what I'm going to stick with. Next, we're going to put tomato sauce. I have a pretty big can here, and I started off just putting some of it, but then I decided that that wasn't going to be enough chili, so I went ahead and poured the whole can eventually. Once the tomato sauce is poured in, you kind of just want to bring it to like a slight boil. So maybe like medium-high heat, just depending on how good your stovetop is. But really make sure you blend it all together. Now that it has some liquidiness to it, we can start seasoning again. I went ahead and put some beans. I did a can of black beans and a can of kidney beans, white kidney beans. But make sure you like rinse them and drain the juice from them first, just because you don't really want to bring in all those extra flavors to our chili. And of course, stir it up really nice. Some of the other seasonings I used to flavor were some light brown sugar and crushed red peppers just to give it a little more kick. I also threw in some oregano. And the reason I don't give you any measurements is because you just put as much as you like to taste. This is what it should look like once it's to that little low boil. And from there you can turn it down to a simmer. And so this is me putting the cornstarch just to again help thicken it. And I wanted to add mushrooms for my texture instead of using meat. So if you're not vegan and you want to throw in meat, now's the time. Again, just stir everything together. The mushrooms are also really good at like soaking up the flavor. So what we're going to do now is just let it sit at its little simmer for 20 minutes. You could even do longer if you want, just to absorb more flavor. I'm sorry it's kind of loud in here, but everyone's playing poker. But I've already tried it, and I'm sorry it's like a crusty bowl. I kind of just used what I had here. I forgot to bring my own bowls. But it's really good. I've been eating it. I don't even like chili, but it's really good. Like, have some. I'm serious. Go make it for yourself. It's really good. It's super easy. I hope you had fun doing it. Thank you so much for coming. I'll see y'all next time.